My name is Ray Travasso.
Simiwara.
Eleanor Melvin.
Razan Tyas.
I'm a music therapist. I work in a children's hospice and I also run a music therapy service.
I am a HCPC art therapist and my role is Therapy Services Manager at Priory Hospital, Woking.
I'm a drama therapist, currently employed in the NHS as Research Workforce Development Lead. I have roles with NIHR, the National Institute of Health and Care Research, as Research Champion.
I've just finished as professional lead for music therapy at the Royal Hospital for Neurodisability. I'm a music therapy supervisor and I mentor newly qualified music therapists.
I never wanted to set up a service. I don't have a business degree or any business training at all. The school head teachers were coming to me and saying, Ray, can you come and work, at the school? And I said, well, I can't because I'm, full time. But what I could do is maybe look at how we can set up a job description or a model of music therapy to work in your school. Went back to the schools and said, look, there's a job description. You can go ahead and advertise for a music therapist. And they came back to me and said, well, we want you to be able to provide it. About 15 years ago now, we work with about 60 or 70 organisations all over. It's grown organically. We have a zero marketing budget. The only promotion we do is about actually promoting it to other music therapists to come and work for us. To be a musician, you're always collaborating with somebody. It's about finding your place, working to your best skills. And if you can't play that bit, then finding someone who can and then work together.
Being a good people manager, I think I really need to understand the different pressures that different therapists have to work in specific ways with specific client groups and specific presentations to work out how the programme can complement all of those different modalities. So it's not too cognitive on one day, not too creative on another day, but actually there's a nice balance for people.
As professional lead, I also enjoyed the mix of supervising the team, motivating the team, pulling things together, supporting them, doing appraisals, and then the strategic work, being involved in the wider aspect of the hospital. Teaching, or even when you have students on placement, it sharpens what you do. It certainly helped me. It's constant teaching and education in every facility that I've worked in, because you can't expect people to understand what you do. So it's up to us to educate.
Part of the way we've set up our services, therapists will have time to go out and observe each other in different settings. It's not just the experienced therapist observing the newly qualified, it's the other way around as well. And some of the newly qualified therapists have got skills in other areas that some of our experienced therapists haven't got. That culture of sharing is really, really important.
I've created a network of all the different creative therapists, who they all are in the different hospitals, in the different settings in the organisation, sharing resources and evidence-based practice.
I have my own little database of who everybody is, what their discipline is and what they're interested in, to then connect people. And now within our region, as part of the work that I do with CAPA, which is the Council for Allied Health Professional Research, we've set up a database that anybody can sign up for. There's something in that, if you have an idea and it's what you're using and it works, stick with it, but also shout about it.
It's really important that we work very closely with the other professionals. In the children's hospice setting, in the wellbeing team, there'll be counsellors, there's play specialists, there's an art therapist, but in the wider hospice team, we might be working with nurses and carers.
Yes, I've worked very closely with multidisciplinary teams over my career and found it very rewarding, but also very beneficial for the clients. And that can be as simple as liaising about what someone else is doing and trying to add into that. You often are going to come across people who think differently from you, and that might be other therapists or it might be leaders, but it's trying to find the common ground.
I've always been very passionate about addictions, narrowing your focus and then help you steer where you might want to work or what you might want to do more of or what you need to know more of.
We really, really need to be engaging with research. As a service, that's something we want to be able to do more, looking at the work and auditing it and thinking, what can we learn from that and how can we develop it further?
I think a skill that I've developed through doing research is being able to almost translate between different groups of people. I could have the same conversation with a patient with one of my colleagues who's an art psychotherapist and with a professor at one of the universities. And I think initially I didn't feel like I understood how they fit together. So I've really now been able to, I guess, make sense of all those different languages and bring them together.
Confidence is important. It can be quite hard to speak up in meetings, but I think always, I know that session was really, really important, therefore I need to communicate it for the benefit of the client.
You have to be quite tenacious with that, and you have to want to work with people and, help them change in whatever way that they want to change. Everything else I think you develop.
If you really believe in your art form, that is enough. Amazing things can really, really happen. Just keep going with it, and because you can do so much with it.